Yeah, thank you. And well, a lot has been said on what could have been said on the question. I think I would like to first second that argument to put equality and poverty reduction, or to think poverty reduction and inequality together with climate change mitigation. I said that before. That means to mainstream climate change policy and explicitly link it. I think that is a very important point. Explicitly link it to such social objectives in order to also increase legitimacy for those measures, as correctly pointed out. I think that's really a key point, since it's not natural to assume that all people would easily agree, so that it's now us, in particular in the developing world, who need to accept higher carbon prices, right? So and you need to buy that support. I think that's a very important point. Besides that it's an objective in itself, right? So to reduce inequalities and decrease poverty. That's the first point. The second is, and here it's a bit in a sense it's disillusionary what to hear from the ground what's happening, but I think all of us who are aware of the international aid system are not completely surprised by what you are telling us, what you're from Burkina Faso and as a mayor. But I think this should be taken seriously, right? So we are claiming participatory approaches. We're claiming that we're taking on board local governments, that we're hearing the voices of those concerned, and apparently that's not happening. And this is very bad news. Right? It's not bad news. We somehow knew that, but it also has a practical implication. I mean, it means that in particular mitigation plans need to tie into the plans that people have. Right? And it may be a local development plan in the case of the municipality, but it also is a national plan, right? That needs to be discussed, and where I see a lot of needs in order to increase the legitimacy of mitigation efforts in much better coordinating national efforts and what is being talked about, and also measures designed at the international level. I think there's a lot of scope for more coherence there, and in fact much more acceptance of views from people concerned in developing countries who may have very different views and very different objectives of what they want to achieve, right?